What's up, y'all? Drill88 here, and welcome back to the warehouse. Let's take a look at Tanaka is Always Listless. I hate this anime. I can say that very easily. I can say that very honestly. I can say that after saying just the first episode. Because, knowing what little bit extra I know about the series, it's never going to be any more than the first episode. The first episode is what you see, is what you're going to get. And what you're going to get is the main character, the focus of the series, being lazy. They call it listlessness. I know what lazy looks like. I've been lazy myself. I've been very lazy. I have sat on my bed, hung over backwards, watching the seconds tick by, and looking at my GameCube across the room and feeling, it's too much trouble to go over there. So, I know lazy. Call it what it is. Tanaka is lazy. And that's all he is. He is devoted to being as lazy as possible. And that is all there is to it. There's no point in going into what the first episode is about, because it's a bunch of little funny anecdotes about him being lazy, or the effects of him being lazy. And honestly, for punchlines, if this is supposed to be funny, it's not funny. It's boring. I honestly sat back and watched this episode more than once. I backed it up to see if I was missing anything. To see if for some reason, maybe I had dozed off and missed something. But no. This anime is garbage. Okay, how lazy is this character? How lazy could this character be? Shikamaru from Naruto was lazy, but Shikamaru was more than just lazy. Yes, he was lazy. He didn't want to work. He was unmotivated. He did not want to do the thing. I don't even know why he was a ninja. But that's just it. He was a ninja. He was brilliant. He was one of the best strategists of all time. He had one of the coolest types of powers of all time. Shadowmancy. Shadow bending. The art of... He could strangle a person with their own shadow. He was deadly. He was the smartest kid in his class. Yeah, he was lazy, and he wanted to just be able to coast through life. But he was more than that. He was not accentuated just by him being lazy. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of other characters, but there is a reason why lazy characters are not super popular. There's not a ton of them for a reason. And we're going to have a whole anime dedicated to one of these kinds of characters. Why? I mean, this guy is lazy to the point where he more or less puts himself into hazardous, dangerous physical harm because of that laziness. I mean, I am no advocate for bullying at all. I detest bullying. But this kind of a person is the kind of person I would shoot spitwads at. Because they're not going to do anything. I mean, even in the last... Kisniver was the last episode that I did. The last anime that I looked at. The main character, he felt no pain and he was passive. But he wasn't lazy. There was something to him. There was a condition. There was a reason behind why he was the way he was. The anime itself was kind of surreal. It gave way to more interesting things. This doesn't. I mean, you're going to be sitting down, you're going to be watching an anime that is nothing more than this guy's attempts to be lazy. And it's not even that he fails at them. No, he still falls asleep. He has to have a friend, which, how on earth does this guy have friends? Not just one friend, he has multiple friends. How on earth do you have friends? But you have to have your friend carry you everywhere. Like, seriously, that's made very obvious in the first few minutes of the anime. He falls asleep under a tree during break, and then cut away to the next scene. It's his friend with, like, him carrying him into class and, like, putting him on his desk. And the kid was out of it the entire time. He wakes up, he's like, huh? My desk? Oh, thanks, Oda. What? How is this entertaining? This is not entertaining. This is boring. This is not a supernatural anime. This is not a horrific anime. This isn't the one where a person gets powers and therefore their life changes and they have to change with it. This isn't someone doing anything. There's a moment in the anime where he flat out says, I don't want to be the main character of my own story. Then why do you have your own anime? I think this was based off of a manga before. If the page style, there's a scene in the episode where it looks like a manga page. It probably is. It wouldn't surprise me. I would be drop dead shocked if this anime was a standalone IP. If this anime did not come from a manga first, I would be shocked. I honestly would. But this makes me so mad that an anime this well drawn, granted, it's not like super high tier graphical, because honestly, they don't need it. But it's still good drawn. It's not like bottom of the barrel animation for this era. An anime this well drawn, as colorful as it is, with the good music that you hear, intro and outro and in background, the voice actors involved, all of this cost money. This anime costed money to make, to distribute. And meanwhile, I'm sure there's probably someone out there starving, trying to get by, trying to make a name for himself, trying to get his idea out there, but can't because someone in a suit somewhere doesn't want to take a chance on a new idea possibly becoming a big thing. It's not a sure thing. Somehow this manga, if it was a manga, I'm going to assume it was because I don't want to be in a world where this is a standalone thing. Someone saw that, hey, this is already a manga, and hey, it's big enough apparently for someone to notice. Why don't we make an anime about it? Let's make multiple episodes about it. Let's not just make one OVA. Let's not just make one little episode just to see how it works. No, there is at least 4 episodes of this already out. Why? How? There's nothing here. There's nothing here. And honestly, you want to know something? The reason why I'm not putting up screenshots right now of the character or the scene or anything else is because I can't be bothered. This anime is so lazy. The character in this anime is so lazy that I can't be bothered to show it. You want to... Shut up. You want to know what this anime is about? Go watch it on Crunchyroll. It's the first couple episodes is out if you want to see it. But as far as my opinion goes, you would be better off arguing with someone on Tumblr and watching cat videos on YouTube. This anime, for me, as far as first impressions go, as far as your first episode go, with everything that's in it, I give it a 0 out of 5. Drill88 signing out.